Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me and the TeenTix New Guard here today. We are so excited to share the following videos of artwork and performances from local youth. I've personally loved seeing the creativity and artistic prowess of these teens, and I'm sure you all will too. After the performance, be sure to check out the TeenTix website, where we've posted a list of opportunities from our arts partners so that you or teens that you know can get even more involved with the Seattle arts community. Thanks all and enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is Gavin Bradler. I'm the co-producer of 1448HS. 1448HS is a biannual theater festival for high schoolers. It's completely youth-led. High schoolers act, direct, write, and produce 14 world premiere plays in 48 hours in just one weekend. Right now, we're in between festivals. Our next festival is in the fall for our fall 2021 festival. But we are accepting board applications. So our board is composed of me and then a bunch of other board members from throughout the city and a bunch of different schools. And what our job is to do all of the casting, do all of the pre-production planning before the actual festival, so that the festival can happen. And right now we're accepting board applications for our 2021-2022 school year. So if you go to our Instagram bio at 1448HS, that's 1448HS, in our bio we have an application for the 2021-2022 school year board. And please apply if you have any interest or any arts background or are interested in this totally cool concept. We're willing to talk to you about it, and we can't wait to see your application. So I'll see you in the applications.
Hi everyone, my name is Catherine Lau and I am a co-founder of the Colorization Collective. We run two main initiatives for teens, the first being social media content, whether that be an Instagram feature, blog articles, or a web series feature, as well as a mentorship pathway, which involves connecting teen artists of color with professional artists of color. And this year we're offering two mentorships, so one in the summer and one in the winter for 15 hours each. It's a 5-week intensive for 3 hours. If you're interested in applying for one of those initiatives or joining our team, you can find us on our website, colorizationcollective.org, with forms to apply in a little subtext in the menu. Or if you have any questions or want to reach out regardless, we'd love to hear from you. You can find us on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube at the Colorization Collective or through the Contact Us form on our website. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Julia Moreno. I'm a Mohi Youth Advisor. Maya works with the museum to make it more welcoming for young people by finding ways to creatively connect teens with Mohi. Through that, we made Rainy Day History, which is an award-winning podcast that explores Seattle's history. As it is now expanding into a website this summer. We meet with people who work at Mohi to learn about the behind-the-scenes work of the museum. And we also get a lot of sneak peeks and provide feedback on what the museum is up to. We are now accepting applications for next school year. Apply online by June 30th at mohi.org/MYA.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anya Shukla, and I am a member of the TeenTix New Guard. The New Guard is an arts leadership training program where teens can help TeenTix and its partner organizations engage young audiences, plan events, build community, and, of course, eat snacks. You can learn more about the program by checking out the TeenTix website or by following @TeenTix on social media. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Annika, and I'm the managing director for Yahtzee. So I'm so excited to be talking to you about Yahtzee. Yahtzee stands for the Young Americans Theater Company, and we are a youth-run theater company in Seattle. Every year we put on a season during the summer, usually during July, composing 3 to 4 youth-run, directed, acted works of theater. So this year, our 2021 season will open the first weekend of July and then run through the last weekend of July. And so we have, directors that are students or youth ages 14 through 21. And then we also have interns, actors, and board members. And so currently we are accepting applications for interns and production team. And so I can tell you a little bit about what those do. So interns are the kind of stage managers for Yahtzee's shows. So you will be part of a show, give things like line notes, and basically just be a resource for directors. And so that is, you'll be assigned to one show, and then after you complete your internship, you'll have the opportunity to apply to be on the Yahtzee board. So I'm on the Yahtzee board right now, and what the Yahtzee board does is we plan things throughout the year for to prepare for our season, during the summer. So that's anything from finances to, because we're a nonprofit, to planning events and fundraisers and organizing casting and auditions and reaching out to directors, marketing, things like that. And then finally, our production team, which we're also accepting applications for, helps make everything happen. So that's anything like costumes, set design, and especially this year, because we have a virtual season, we're looking for video editors. So if you have any kind of that expertise, we would love to have you. Yahtzee is completely free to participate in, and during a normal year, we also provide like transportation stipends if that's something that's a concern. But we'd love to have you be involved in our community, no matter what way that is, whether that's just coming to one of our shows or, applying for an internship or to be on production team, or next year to be a director or an actor. Just, look at our website, youngamericanstheater.co.org, or email us at youngamericanstheater@gmail.com. And add us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. We'd love to have you be involved with us, and thank you for listening.
Darkness and despair, smoke filling the air. Close the windows today. Will it always be gray? Far away for us, all we see are clouds. Just look the other way. Will it always be gray? Placing in red, scorching your earthly frame. It's just like they said, there's only us to blame. Suffocating with fear, chaotically carefully, no one to be seen. Maybe now will we learn. We are wildfire, we ravage the world. We say what we want until everything's burned. We are wildfire, we ravage the world. We say what we want.
We destroy the trees, burn the plants and scorch the ground. We turn the world to smoke and dust, till there isn't a sound. Ash fills the sky, so you can't see the sun, reminding us of the past. What's done has already been done.
We are all wildfire, we ravage the world. We say what we want until everything's burned. We are all wildfire, we ravage the world. We say what we want until everything's burned. We'd say what we want until everything's burned.
Showman, word whisperer, he wrote a tragic, funny, historical, and romantic span of dramas. Sonnets, once upon Stratford upon a time in Avon. Write timeless classics that make everyone yawn.
Well, his name got around, scholars studied his poetry, debating, renegading, maybe not the first, totally. His stylized dialogue to examine insanity and the mundanity of humanity. Hey man, what's your key?
Just be William Shakespeare. All I have done is be William Shakespeare. Yet being me has been my whole career. That's my secret, to not write and share.
So how can we demonstrate his top-rate, brilliant, dramatic mind for our modern audience? Bear in mind, no thous or does this time an idea.
Shakespeare multiverse musical
with a ton of bad puns and double entendres chock full.
There couldn't be more complications with cross-dress trim relations. Twist all the stories, foundations, throw away the poetic declarations, keep the rhyming. The timing we can cut by quite a bit.
I thought you said brevity is the soul of wit.
Really well.
Probably horrified how bad some of these rhymes are for saying.
We can sell
A book about the making to show how sellouty we are.
Portraying this awfully obby passion project by solving their loving teens. A musical Shakespeare adaptation by kid actors in quarantine.
Shakespeare characters in quarantine.
Plotting revenge
And watching Netflix on our screens.
Talking is straight metaphors, no one knows what we need.
Shakespeare!
Oh wait, that's me!
William Shakespeare quarantine. It's a musical for everyone.
From theater buffs to
Those who don't really give up.
All that glitters is not gold, so this show will not glitter. Like SNL these days, it'll probably be missing hitter. But who cares, plus there are no swears, so you don't need a babysitter.
True
Love,
We're in.
My daddy is Finn.
I've committed sin. I'm a shipwrecked twin.
You've heard of Shakespeare? Guess what? I'm him.
There's a million bottles on the door. Hopefully.
So what the heck is this?
William Shakespeare quarantine.
Stop and take a little time out with me. Just take 5. Stop your busy day and take the time out to see I'm alive. Though I'm going out of my way just so I can pass by each day, not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and not a play. Still I know our eyes often meet. Our feet tingles down to my feet. When you smile that's much too discreet, sends me on my way. Wouldn't it be better not to be so polite? You could offer a light. Start a little conversation now, it's alright. Just take 5, just take 5. Though I'm going out of my way just so I can pass by each day, not a single word do we say. It's a pantomime and not a play. Still I know our eyes often meet. I feel tingles down to my feet. When you smile that's much too discreet, sends me on my way. Wouldn't it be better not to be so polite? You could offer a light. Start a little conversation now, it's alright. Just take 5, just take 5. Just take 5. Just take 5.
what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves blue and cool when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry on my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby of birdland, whisper love, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high, birdland, high in the sky up above. We're in love, lullaby of birdland, da da da, da 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 and there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry on my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby of birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high, birdland, high in the sky up above. We're in love.
Submerge my feelings, submerge me into silence, submerge me in the tides of your neglect. A room full of people, yet so alone. 7 billion of them, yet no one's home. The ocean can speak its mind, but we have a bigger voice combined. Don't you dare, oh, don't you dare do it. Oh, don't you dare forget about me. Don't forget about me this time. Set sail to conversation, old problem, new obligation. Find home with some complications, carelessness across the nation. Miley said, have a heart of plastic, but she was wrong, now look what that did. Deny, effects are drastic, stab in the back when I thought we got past it. Is it the end, my friend? Is it the end of all I've ever wanted? I'm all you are, you're human, reliant upon how good you've been. Disgust in my mouth, but I'll spit it out as I fall from the weakness I come to doubt. If you'll really ever come around, and I shout, get out, get out. Live a life of blissful ignorance. Sing to the sun, pray she don't light a cigarette. It's our problem, hard to admit. Cause how is it her fault when she can't help it? Why we gotta relate it to ourselves? Why can't we just take a chance for someone else? A funeral for the fallen future's health. Gas and oil only brings you so much wealth. Is it the end, my friend? Is it the end of all I've ever wanted? I'm all you are, you're human, reliant upon how good you've been. Disgust in my mouth, but I'll spit it out. As I fall from the weakness, I come to doubt if you'll really ever come around. And I shout, get out, get out. Is it the end, my friend? Is it the end of all I've ever wanted? I'm all you are, you're human, reliant upon how good you've been. Disgust in my mouth, but I'll spit it out. As I fall from the weakness, I come to doubt if you'll really ever come around. And I shout, get out, get out. Save our species, save our oceans.
Save all species, save our oceans.
Save our people, save our home here.
Save our people, save our home here.
Save our species, save our oceans.
Save all species, save our oceans.
Save our people, save our home here.
Save our people, save our home
Maybe
here.
together we'll be loud enough. Maybe together this won't be so tough. Ooh.
No one to help, all by yourself. It's been a long time since someone cared. Take a deep breath, take a step away. Angry and ignored, no time for apathy. Lift your voice and stand your ground. You're not alone, so stand your ground. lift your voice and stand your ground. You're not alone, so stand your ground.
This story begins with you. This story with you. This story ends over. This story ends right across. This story is just the beginning of the first chapter.
It's too late for us, soon it will be too late for you. If you don't find a way to fix this issue we've given to you, the world you left as you took your last breath is taking them too. 'Cause it died with you, we can't renew what you're putting us through. It began with you, the lies stop here. All people are weary, you cannot see clearly into the future. Recklessly waiting, sullenly pacing, breathing clean air. Our voices are raised, we need to care. These are ground, our seas are mountains and evergreens. They fall to the ground without a sound. We wouldn't hear them anyhow. And we keep flooding, mining, flooding, finding any excuse. All the things that we do. And we have so much work to get through. While people are weary, you cannot see clearly into the future. Recklessly waiting, sullenly pacing, breathing clean air. Our voices are raised, we need to care. If we don't make a change in this century, it'll come back to us who realize our looming fate. Some fight, some learn to innovate. Some people educate and others try to compensate for those of us who won't instate even the smallest change. Our little island floats in darkness, in a vast and stormy night. Curls of smoke drift up and up through, like a letter burning bright. The ink here hiding, twisting flame. We can still choose to make a change. While people are weary, you cannot see clearly into the future. Recklessly waiting, sullenly pacing, breathing clean air. Our voices are raised, you need to care. Change is worth the change. We must make haste, for we have no time, no place to waste. Sources because we face biggest challenge we'll ever have to face. So let's make a change to this place. All people are weary, you cannot see clearly into the future. Acne scarred from troubled youth, covered sentence from abuse, sharpened crescent in the dark, in the sky it's but a mark, 'cause she reflects the sun, she reflects the sun. Options come down to desolation, or seeking restoration to keep her away home. It's either got to be together or leaving here forever. Don't you want to keep our home? I see now we have to change. It feels like I'm out of range, but when they listen, then they'll know that this earth is our only home. 'Cause she reflects the sun, she reflects the sun. Options come down to desolation, or seeking restoration to keep her only home. It's either got to be together or leaving here forever. Don't you want to keep our home? And it's hard to stay when I'm fighting an uphill battle, while the earth becomes more fragile, when all we need to do is love our home. Options come down to desolation, or seeking restoration to keep her only home. It's either got to be together or leaving here forever. Don't you want to keep our home? Help us save our home. We can't do this alone.
Kiss hetero ass for a week straight, then we can go back to this being a gays only event.
Get it? Straight?
We're the Gay Straight Alliance. You might have heard of us.
Get out! You have a gay straight alliance? Shakespeare was super gay.
Hey.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
You look gay.
You can't infiltrate straight society if you're not cute.
Our club is set to collapse in 312 hours.
This is GSA's third strike. Diversify your lineup.
You're joking.
Or you're done.
We shouldn't have scared away all the freshman gays.
Chanting sacrifice probably wasn't the best hazing ritual.
What did they want us to chant?
We just have to get inside the minds of the other.
What's like astrology but for straight people?
Christianity?
She's a cheerleader. Have you seen her nails? They're like talons.
GSA will collapse. I'll never find love. I'll have to marry a man.
1. We follow the heteros around for a week. 2. We draw them into GSA with our sheer magnetism. 3, they bring their friends, and boom.
And if anyone asks, this is not a pyramid scheme.
Straight people. Play nice with them, then your little club can stay.
None of these kids were a part of anything before GSA, and you want to take all that away in the name of discipline? What part of pride do you get to claim exactly?
The club's canceled unless we hang out with straight people.
Why don't you want to hang out with straight people?
I don't know, disease?
To save the club?
Dark in the street light coming undone. Take a hit in a fist fight coming undone. In a cab on a weeknight coming undone.
Gender was created by the CIA.
So CIA isn't responsible for your daddy issues, Cohen.
Stop with the screaming, you're such a... Get off!
I don't wanna hurt nobody.
I only care about 4 people in this entire school.
What happened?
And I let them down. I see myself walking out of here and never coming back.
Is that the ending you want?
Yes, that's how it always ends.
The world is just not that good at giving us a second to breathe.
Did you yearn?
Never.
Say it!
I may have yearned.
Look at us, Mickey. We're not like them.
Anything you want to talk about?
Not really. I've just been falling apart, sort of.
That doesn't sound like not really.
I don't wanna hurt nobody. I don't wanna hurt nobody, no. I woke heart thumping 'cause I wanted to be something. And when I followed reason, then it turned out to be nothing. I woke heart thumping 'cause I wanted to be something. And when I followed reason, then it turned
Just another day on the job, fluorescent nights and shifting cups. Same old tune, my head bobs. They're working me like a dog.
walk into my car, I stumble, head full of cotton and ache in my chest. Twist the knob to tumble, fumble. Patience tested in need of rest.
Drowning in dirty water, drowning in dirty water.
try to stay afloat. I can't stop this sinking boat.
Hi, this is Tasia. I'm Fifi. We're gonna play a song that we wrote together.
is Sophia Krikowa. Guiding these works, I selected the question of what does it mean to heal? I aim to bring a complex understanding of healing with positivity reflected through my pieces. I decided to explore this question because I personally have recovered from an illness this year. This question also has a global connection. Everyone has needed to heal because of the pandemic. No one knows how to heal mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually from the disease or its effects on our communities. My friends and family have needed to heal when they lost their loved ones or when their loved ones lost their jobs, when they missed attending school and missed opportunities. What does it mean to heal? Through my works, I explored global healing, individual healing, the healers in society, the process of healing, and how other artists heal. I worked with a variety of materials, symbols, and colors, allowing me to explore texture and visual rhythm. The regrowth of the starfish is inspired by the artist Mark Bradford, who was able to communicate histories and stories through his mixed media work. I used mixed media materials to depict a starfish who lost its legs in order to convey the challenges of healing. Starfish quickly regrow their limbs when they are torn off. Not only are starfish resilient, but they mark the overall health of the ocean. This piece serves as a reference to global collective healing, just as it is in reference to individual healing or my own personal healing. The neutral colors and bubble wrap used adds to a feeling of safety and illustrates an ocean environment. The hairnets and bubble wrap act as a reference to pollution and the healing that needs to be done to the environment. I used paper, pencil, fabric, sponges, a mask, a hospital wristband, a hairnet, bubble wrap, yarn, and ribbon. The starfish itself is graphite on paper. Love Yourself is inspired by art pieces that go out of the border or frame. I added stippling and pen ink to a pencil sketch on watercolor on paper. The stippling along with the framing created a 3D effect to the piece. I used salt to create a textured crystal-like background and used warm colors. The person hugging themselves in the piece is meant to represent self-healing. The crossed arms add to a feeling of warmth. Recharge is a charcoal piece on paper based off of a digital photo that I took of my car recharging. I focused on drawing the recharging port more realistically than the rest of the piece so that the viewer's eye is drawn to that part of the piece. Through this piece, I wanted to communicate that taking breaks is an important part of healing. Just like electric cars, computers, and phones need to recharge, people need to recharge too.
Hello, my name is Angelina Pimkina, and I'm an aspiring young artist. Through visual arts, dance composition, and music composition, primarily piano and violin, I aim to produce unique, diverse, and insightful work. I primarily experiment with perspective, abstraction, light, shadow, saturated colors, and symbolism. Through my work, I convey personal messages about the inner self, using purposeful color choices and positioning. I hope to inspire other young artists to integrate messages into their work, geared towards fostering positive change. After all, art is a facet in which we can promote transformation. Some of my most recent works include inner self-abstraction, one-point perspective, self-isolation, and burgundy robin. In inner self-abstraction, I paint myself using a complementary palette of blue and orange. The color palette allows me to emphasize the opposition within my identity. I strive to show that identity is not an all-encompassing label, and looking past surface-level impression is essential in creating a just society. Young adults need to courageously embrace themselves and be comfortable with identifying as more than one thing. In one-point perspective, I paint a brightly colored contemporary landscape featuring a road lined with cherry blossom trees. The Monet-inspired painting uses saturated colors to present a world looking through rose-colored glasses. Although these colors convey an initially cheerful tone, looking closer, the simplicity of the painting demonstrates obliviousness. Through this theme, I hope to encourage flexible, unconventional, and creative mindsets. The painting signals viewers to look past their own world and think of humanity on a broader spectrum. I hope to inspire young artists to increase awareness about the topics that matter to them. Whether it is climate change, open-mindedness, homelessness, or displacement, art is a multitude of colors. Thank you.
Excuse me, can you help me?
That depends on what you're trying to do.
Where am I? What's going on?
Only you know the answer to that.
I don't know anything.
You know more than you think. Sit down, please. Let's talk. Have you ever played before?
Yes, but I'm not very good.
That's all right. Me neither. Black or white?
Black, if you don't mind? Where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself. My name is...
Names don't matter here.
What does matter, then?
Anything that you find important. Your beliefs, your values, your identity, or your choices. But no names.
How pleasant.
Make your move. What do you last remember happening?
I was walking home from work. I was looking down at my phone. I was trying to send an email to a coworker. You said you weren't that good.
I'm a fast learner. Go on.
I thought I may have found the solution to our problem. My team and I are theoretical physicists. We were trying to come up with a way to travel through time.
Really?
Surprising?
No. Tell me more.
Well, I was still looking at my phone when I got to a corner. I had the right of way. I'm sure of it. Didn't I?
I'm sure you did.
Well, that's all I remember.
We can come back to that later.
Check.
What do you think happens to people when they die?
What?
Did you not understand the question?
No, I understood it. That's just a strange question.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, it's okay. As a scientist, I'd say our bodies or ashes eventually decompose and turn back into basic molecules and then get reused by the universe for the rest of time.
That's not what I meant. What do you think happens to what makes you, you?
Okay, now I don't understand the question.
Your thoughts, your soul, your consciousness, your memories, whatever you want to call it. What happens to that?
Well, I guess that when the brain decomposes, the atoms that don't make it up anymore will just...
No more science talk. Tell me where you think your essence goes, the part of you that is unique to you.
You mean DNA?
I do not mean DNA. The memories that you have of friends, family, random strangers up the street. Everything that you've ever seen or done, your successes and failures, your childhood, your adulthood, last Tuesday, all of it. Do you think it all just goes away?
I don't know. Just tell me if you know.
I know very little about this life. Less still about what comes next. I'm a scientist in a way too, I suppose. I perform experiments on people like you, who are in transition in between two places. Neither here nor there, like myself. I live a life I do not want, and I am damned to spend every moment here, playing a little game within one big one. People like you play the game too, just without realizing it. And your game just ended.
Ended?
Checkmate.
Excuse me? Can you help me?
No.
just the same with